I keep seeing videos made nowadays on YouTube by those black pillars saying how worthless life is. There's like an explosion of such content popping up on YouTube. I get it, life is hard now. Black pillars I see are all just throwing in the towel, saying, I give up, it's pointless, I'm a loser, failure. To me personally, haven't people heard the phrase, to die trying? If life is so hopeless for all of us, why do these people spend so much of their time and energy spouting all this stuff on the internet? Yes, I know, life is hard and it's frustrating if things don't go your way and you are now alone and miserable and not knowing where to move forward in life. Yes, I get that. I feel you. As of this video, I'm not in a very good place either to tell you all the truth. You guys say the red pill and self-improvement shit is BS, but I'm here to say, then what is the alternative? Seriously, I wake up every day having to deal with the same pain of not progressing in life. The fact that others have stable jobs, relationships, etc., while these are things I crave so deeply are normal for some people, you know. On top of having to deal with ignorant and unempathetic people as well. Of course, there's no easy mode for people like me. Yeah, some people are born blessed with good looks, wealth, and brains, and being in the right place and the right time to be in a good position in life. Okay, just stop for a moment. Why not we all just reframe our way of thinking for a moment? Why not imagine our lives is like that of an anime character? Okay, give you your example, like Ippo from Hajime no Ippo, you know, that boxing anime manga, really famous. Okay, here's a bit about the story. The main character, Ippo, was literally a loser till he picked up boxing, you know. He's a nobody that became somebody through finding the right mentors and his relentless hard work. Some of the doomers might still disagree with me, saying, that's a fictional story, get real, this ain't real life. But I can say there are examples of people who are like that in real life. If you just, search hard enough, you'll definitely see a bunch of famous examples. Right now, you are probably going through your own hero's journey. I don't know which stage you are at individually, but let's say you start from the bottom. You are at the lowest point, like your relationship just ended, a friend betrayed you, you lost a job again despite what you do. A great story starts at rock bottom, doesn't it? And this rock bottom, you all may be in there for 1 year, 2 years, maybe even the last 5 years. But if you are able to learn from your previous mistakes and keep striving to pass obstacles, you can crawl yourself out of this ditch. Okay, it won't be smooth sailing. You might crawl 3 steps and slide back 2 steps. But that's still progress, right? At least you still managed to get 1 step in. Am I right? Okay, another fictional anime character I think of that struggles is Kurogane Iki from Rakudai, the chivalry of a failed knight. It's a Japanese light novel series adapted into an anime, sadly only for 1 season. Okay, so this guy, Kurogane Iki, is like literally born a loser. He's the weakest member of a super prestigious family of magical knights. Yet through sheer will and constant improvement, he's able to become an elite knight and gain the respect and eventually love of a beautiful foreign princess. I can relate to that character so much. I see myself as him sometimes, working hard despite the world giving you shit and eventually, hopefully, getting a dream girlfriend. Life's never a straight easy path. Never is, never was, never will be. Another noteworthy thing is that as you grow, you get stronger, you get better, even a little, bit by bit. Whether you realize it or not, there will be people around you that will take notice. Like that little kid in your neighborhood, or a younger relative who secretly looks up to you, or even the ones that dismiss you or look down on you initially would start turning their heads. They may not admit it, but they are watching. Okay, to all those doomers, blackpillers, etc., especially those Gen Z millennials who are struggling out there, life ain't over, seriously. Link up with the other struggling ones. You think you guys are alone? There is a whole demographic of people in similar situations as you out there in this wide, vast world. You have the internet, for crying out loud. Just find something you like to do, music, gardening, or simply anything that involves meeting the same group of people every week. Just get a few people together and you're not alone anymore. Most people who lose all meaning of life are almost always alone. Even if you have a few people you regularly meet at least once, better twice a week, you'll be in a lot better place, trust me. Reminds me of the novel by Stephen King, It. It's essentially about a bunch of loser kids who band together to fight evil. I'm pretty sure the story is so relatable to many of those who lose meaning in life. Heck, even I imagine myself as one of those kids. The kids are the metaphor representation of people who lose their meaning, feel they are losers, while that creepy clown Pennywise is the metaphor of the demons every one of us had to face and fight with. The kids only won in the end because they fought it together as a group. Same as in real life, guys. Why dwell into darkness alone when you can team up with like-minded peers to fight this together? Okay, when I think of like a average black pillar or doomer who lose all hope in his or her life, I imagine that person is in like doing bed rotting, scrolling through social media and YouTube, thinking the world moved on and left him or her behind. First thing in my mind is that he's probably out of shape. Remember, your body and mind are related. If you're out of shape, your mind is probably miserable and weak too. Just go to the gym once a week, start small. Or even just take a 1 hour walk along a beach or nature trail to get back in touch with nature. Do that at least for a start. Second thing in my mind is that person probably doesn't have that many friends he regularly meets. You must meet some people at least once a week. Join a club or group activity, anything to at least meet familiar faces once a week consistently. Maybe try out a few clubs at first to see what fits you. Naturally, you'll learn to get along with those you see regularly. I personally recommend martial arts, like a traditional based one like karate or something like that. Third thing in my mind, that person needs a purpose or goal. Start something small, like get into shape. Meet 3 to 4 friends within half a year. Find a mentor to keep you accountable and give valued feedback. After that, try something life-changing like making alternate income streams, start a new society, club interest groups, and hosting festivals and community events. I know none of this will happen overnight, but the most important thing is to have the mindset of do or die trying to make your life better, I guess. Okay, so summary: number 1, get into decent shape. Number 2, join a club or weekly activity to know new people. Number 3, find a mentor to create something exciting, learn new skills, keep you accountable. Okay, that's all. See you all in the next video.